everyone, this is Matthew. I'm with just another drop in the bucket, and this is episode 10. Right now, the bucket is currently evolving. We are becoming a social secret society. This channel is still my dedicated channel, as always, but we the people love news. As such, the Backbone page is going to include a place for many contributors of different segments to contribute news of fountain pens, world news, local news to them, and news about fountain pens, and there will also be a place for aspiring authors who write their stories with fountain pens. Maybe you've scanned in some images of your handwritten stories and you want to share it with the world. People of all those categories will be contributors to, again, the Social Secret Society, the bucket. All of you guys will become drops in the bucket, and you will fill the bucket. All members will submit proof of ownership of a fountain pen, and upon approval, you will receive an elaborate invitation and instructions of where and how to post. This is the invitation, and in addition to this invitation, you'll also get a patch, so you could display it while you're creating content or while we're out at our events, which will be exclusive members-only events. Now, membership will be limited to adults 18 plus, not necessarily because we have flagrant content or classified adult content, but just for the sake of, parental rights and children's rights, we prefer 18 plus right now. So there are different segments, which we will call different groups of the society, or club, if you will. The first will be the Feather and Inkwell. This will be contributors' places, members' places, for anyone who has bought a fountain pen or even just has had one for a while and you would like to post a vlog from your YouTube about this fountain pen, how you feel about it, and we'll have a standardized way to post it. That way we all kind of post in the same relative way, and it helps people evaluate the pen on different levels and what they're looking for. The next group will be the Elite Writing Rabble. So that's the authors that I was talking about. If you're an aspiring author and you love writing your stories in fountain pen, it doesn't have to be in any special script. We do accept all level of penmanship and pens, anything from dipping pens, fountain pens, glass pens, anything that isn't a ballpoint really, or a roller ball. Things that have a nib, particularly. So you can have typed your story in the end, or maybe your first draft was typed, but we want your final draft to be handwritten so that it goes back into the theme of handwritten stuff with a fountain pen. The next one up is going to be the Eye of Horus. Now, we're not the illuminated ones, but our members of this category will be people from around the world, people that think they have a perspective, some news relating to their area from wherever with a different vantage point than others might consider or see. Things that they believe are important, that everyone should know, but maybe would not normally be spoken of. Again, not particularly bad content, just different content. So it can be religious, it can be political, it can be anything. But it does need to be true to the greater degree. We're not posting false news, but it does need to have a greater degree of truth to it. The proof of the content will be subjective to you, because it's going to be hard to prove something if you're abroad. And people from around the world are welcome to join, as long as, again, you write your stories with fountain pen. You can, of course, news is always spoken in the end, but your script probably written in a fountain pen. That is what is joining everyone here in this club, is whatever we're writing, whatever we feel passionate about, whether it's a new fountain pen, news of makers of fountain pens, new fountain pens coming up that we want to buy. If we're writing a story, we're writing it with some kind of antiquated analog writing instrument, the fountain pen, if you will. And then lastly, the Eye of Horus. People that think they have news that they want other people to hear. They want to feel more connected to the world, to people. We're a very accepting people. We are exclusive. You do have to apply to join, and not everyone will be accepted. Mostly everyone will be accepted. We all have our exceptions. You will know that you will not be able to join if you don't receive the invitation back and you've applied. We'll go over that in the future. For right now, people with fountain pens, apply to join, please. We'll have instructions and links in the description of this video. And lastly, my own personal continued vlog will always be the drop in the bucket. I'm kind of all over the place. I record thoughts about my life, where it's going, what I'm doing, and as such, how I feel about different events and things that go on throughout the world and time. Events will be members exclusive events. This is where we as a community, a fountain pen community, will write to each other and receive mail from each other as those who want to. And those that are part of this community, this secret society, you'll have invitations to these exclusive events upon which you'll need to bring, again, your invitation card. Because on the back, we want you to put one or two words that, as a concept, describe you as a human being, aside from your name. For example, mine will be seen. For a long time I was not seen, and now I am. And so that is my single most important concept of who I currently identify as, is the seen. If you join, think carefully about what you will call yourself, for this is how we will identify you. And it will give us something unique to talk about, other than just the many fountain pens that we own. And folks, that's it. More is to come, more good content, more fountain pens, news, and the link in the description below will lead you to a drop in the bucket. Secret society, welcoming many new members as we can. Have a good day.